After having stopped using that Schecter just a few days ago, and I went back to using my Monson, the arm pain has drastically gone down. In fact, it's pretty much non-existent now. So it's definitely made a huge difference going from the guitar body with a pointy corner to the guitar body with a nice, smooth, round body. I have recently been dealing with growing wrist, knuckle, and arm pain in my picking hand. And I think I figured out why. So, if any of you have a similar kind of guitar body and you're experiencing pain, maybe this is an issue you're having as well. I've been playing this Schecter for a while now, like 4 months. Now, this Schecter right here, do you see this? It's a nice little corner right here. The guitar I have been using many years, like well over 10, it does not have a corner. It's rounded. And I've never had an issue where it felt like, I don't know, it was like weird, like the wrist just kept getting weaker, and then eventually the knuckles back here started feeling like more and more pain and weak, and I was like, what the heck is going on here? Now, one thing, I did notice some weird wrist stuff prior to the Schecter, and I think I figured out why. It's because this part of my wrist, always sitting on a hard desk, moving the mouse around, that's kind of what I have to do a lot of the time with this job of writing out tablature and clicking all this stuff all over the place. So one thing I did to help was I got this kind of mouse pad here. So now I have a nice cushion, and that did seem to help, but then the pain started getting worse and worse even though I was using this. I got this after I got the Schecter, but then 2 days ago I noticed that when I put my arm on that Schecter, on this corner, just like right in there, and then it just, little twinge went through my arm. And it's like, that's what it is. That's what's causing it. It's the fucking goddamn body of the guitar. I was like, you gotta be shitting me. It's like, that's what's been causing the pain? The guitar itself? So, some of you may have heard me talk about playing through pain, and it depends on what kind. For me, when you're building up muscle, like your muscular endurance, there's a little bit of growing pain you got to deal with, and just part of the game. You want to push your endurance, it's like, well, suck it up. You're gonna have to fucking push, right? If you want to, get faster, you got to get uncomfortable and you got to push. But it's important to know what pain is okay to have and what pain is bad. And I learned the hard way that if you deal with any kind of connective tissue pain, any kind of joint pain, do not push it. Don't do it. I had to learn how to hold the guitar different with my left hand, my fretting hand, because I was always playing with my wrist bent like this, and then one day I just went too far with it, and then I got a ganglion cyst from it, and yeah, I had to totally rework how I was doing things with my left hand. It's much better now, much better. So yeah, anytime I have any kind of joint issues or connective tissue issues, yeah, I don't push that stuff. That is not anything you ever want to fiddle with. Bit of tired arm because you're, fretting a lot, lots of hammer-ons, pull-offs, pushing your legato, or picking like a madman. If you feel a bit of fatigue set in, like you're in the gym, you're probably fine. But if you keep experiencing pain that just gets worse and worse and worse, especially in your connective tissue, address it. So if you have noticed similar kind of pain in here, or just kind of weakness in the wrist, look at the body of your guitar. See if you have the same thing. Now, I especially noticed that kind of pain when standing up with the guitar, or the baritone Schecter, or the 7-string Schecter, because all three of those things have that damn corner that just digs into your forearm. I'm going to be getting the corners of those things shaved down, because it just sucks. I wouldn't be able to play these guitars because it's screwing up my arm. And I've been playing guitar for over 20 years now. And I need to be able to play to make a living. This is my career, right? Teaching people how to do this sort of thing. I can't not play. I can't just take a big long break and let things heal and recover. I have to play almost every single day. Like, have to in order to feed myself. So if you are experiencing similar things, check out the body of your guitar. Maybe you need to get something different, shave that thing down, take it to someone who knows how to do that, and let me know. I want to hear if you have experienced a similar thing. Did changing guitar bodies help get rid of weird arm pain for you? After having stopped using that Schecter just a few days ago, and I went back to using my Monson, the arm pain has drastically gone down. In fact, it's pretty much non-existent now. So it's definitely made a huge difference going from the guitar body with a pointy corner to the guitar body with a nice, smooth, round body. As time goes on, weeks, months, years, if you are curious about how my arm is doing, if the pain is still gone, having switched guitar bodies, just leave a comment. I'll let you know how things are going. And please, if you have a similar experience, comment as well. I really want to know what you did to help your arm stuff, and if your guitar's body caused any issues for you as well.